Hello everyone, this is Vortex. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy I. Today we're going to head up to the Chaos Shrine and attempt to defeat the evil knight Garland and hopefully rescue Princess Sarah. And as promised, I spent just a little bit of time fighting in the forested area around Cornelia Castle since we last met, and as you can see, all of my characters are now at level 3. Did not take very long at all to get up to level 3. In fact, I think it only took about 5 to 10 minutes. Doesn't require very many experience points to go from level 1 to 3. But as you can see, all of the light warriors are now just a little bit stronger than they were when we last met. Looks like my warrior Cloud has the most HP with 65, and amazingly enough, my white mage Lena only has one maximum HP less than Cloud. She has 64. Normally I would think a white mage would have far less max HP than a warrior would, but not in this case, and I'm definitely not complaining. Actually, all the HP and MP and other stat gains that you get at each level up are completely random. So it looks like Locke comes in third place with 59 max HP, and Vivi straggling way behind. He didn't get very much HP gain at all. He only has a max of 27, so I'll have to keep a pretty close eye on his HP. Otherwise, I think level 3 will be a sufficient level to take on Garland at. Garland's not very strong at all, despite what all the people in the castle told us. We should have a fair fight at level 3. So let's head up to the Chaos Shrine. Now, the Chaos Shrine is actually located a little bit more to the northwest than to the north of Cornelia, so we'll have to veer off to the northwest a little bit to get there. So just follow me and I'll take you right there. And if we're lucky, we'll get to run into a couple of new monsters on the way up to the Chaos Shrine. I'll be demonstrating any new monster battles that I run into, but otherwise I'll just be editing out all the other battles. So let's head that way. From here, let's veer off to the northwest. There's the bridge we want to get repaired. Maybe if we rescue Princess Sarah, the king will be a man of his word and repair that bridge for us. Well, here is a new monster that we'll get to fight. This is the Crazy Horse, and the Crazy Horse has a lot of HP. Looks like the Crazy Horse has 64 HP, so it'll take just a little bit of time to whittle all of that off. In fact, I might just throw a fire spell at it to speed up the battle a little bit. And the Crazy Horse can score more than one hit at times. Well, I'm a little bit stronger than I thought I was. Didn't require the fire spell at all. And as you can see, the Crazy Horse will give 15 experience points, not bad, and 15 gil. And that is our second entry that we're going to get in the bestiary. Very nice. There's the Crazy Horse at number 4. Fairly high attack power. And looks like it does drop treasure. It will drop a potion occasionally, so if you're really lucky, you'll get one of those. And it doesn't look like it has any weakness or resistance, so fairly run-of-the-mill vanilla monster there. Alright, let's cross this peninsula here and head to the northwest. Well, I got to fight more of those crazy knife-wielding goblins in that battle. Nothing I couldn't handle, though. And yet more gobs of goblins in that battle. You'll be fighting lots of those around here, as I'm sure you've probably noticed. Well, that's interesting. There's a cave off to the west here. Let's go check this out. Where does this take us? Looks like this takes us into a place called the Earthgift Shrine. Now, this cave wasn't located in the NES version of Final Fantasy I. What's this place all about? Looks like we've got a dwarf standing off to the side there, and it looks like some sort of hideous statue up here to the north. Let's check this statue out. It says, "The putrid stench of decaying earth hangs heavy on the air. P.U. We don't want to hang around here smelling that all day." Well, let's talk to the dwarf and see what he has to say about that statue. Well, he tells us that this is the Earthgift Shrine, and he speaks in an accent, but basically he says long ago you could enter, but the way's been shut since the land began to decay. So it looks like the entrance to the cave is shut off. Now, actually what this Earthgift Shrine is all about is It's one of the 4 bonus dungeons that you'll get to go through in the Dawn of Souls version of Final Fantasy 1. Yeah, Square Enix added 4 bonus dungeons to this game, and this is one such bonus dungeon, but looks like the way is currently sealed off. We're going to have to fulfill some certain requirements before we can enter this bonus dungeon and check it out, but once those requirements are met, I'll definitely be coming back and going through this Earthgift Shrine bonus dungeon for you guys. But that'll be a little bit later in the game. But I wanted to take just a quick side trip here and show you the entrance of the Earthgift Shrine. So you know where one of the 4 bonus dungeons are now, just off to the west of Cornelia. Alright, well, let's get back on track here and start heading up to the Chaos Shrine. Looks like we've got some swampy land to transverse through here. And some more forested area, and there is a dilapidated looking building there. I bet that's the Chaos Shrine. But before we enter, you can actually fight some new monsters up in this portion of the land. So let's just walk through the forest here and see if we can run into a new monster. Yeah, here we go. Here's a new monster you can fight in this area. You can fight skeletons here, and they're pretty weak. Skeletons only have 10 HP. So really only one hit of Cloud or Locke's Rapier would take care of either one of those, but maybe we can demonstrate Lena's new Dia spell here, because it deals damage to all undead foes, and the skeleton falls under that category. So we'll see if Lena can demonstrate that. There we go. There's the holy light shining down on the skeleton, and it disappears. As you can see, Dia does quite a bit of damage to undead monsters. Skeletons only have 2 experience points per piece, so to speak, so we get a total of 4 experience points. We don't get very much experience at all, and only 6 gills, so they're really not worth the effort to fight to grind 4 experience points. But anyhow, we do get their entry in the bestiary now that we've fought them. There's the skeleton at number 5. And its treasure is an Echo Grass, and I believe that's an item that will cure the silence status ailment. And boy, as you can see, the skeleton has lots of resistances, as most undead do. Resistant against a lot of status ailments, and it looks like they're also resistant to ice and stone. But they are weak against fire in addition to Dia. Alright, well, let me check my HP and MP here. It looks like I'm in really good shape. So let's go into the Chaos Shrine and see if we can find Garland. And actually, if we head up to the north here, we'll find a chamber. And walking through this chamber, we've got some bats flying around, and there's a shadowy figure looming over Princess Sarah. Oh no. Looks like she's laying down on the floor. I hope she's okay. Well, let's approach this guy. Yep, it's Garland, and he says the king will have no choice but to exchange the kingdom for his daughter's life. Cornelia will be mine. And then he turns around and notices the Warriors of Light. He says, "Who's there?" "Humph, the king's lapdogs. Do you have any idea who you're messing with? You really think you have what it takes to cross swords with me? Very well. I, Garland, will knock you all down." Yep, they kept that classic line in there. And we get to fight our very first boss battle of the game. Here we go, folks. We're going to fight the nefarious Garland here. And he's not too terribly tough at all. He just has a lot of HP. It looks like he has a total of 212 HP to take down. So what I'll be doing is I'll have Cloud and Locke use their rapiers against him. Now what I'm going to do is actually have Lena use the protect spell on Vivi, since he has such low HP. And I'm going to have Vivi cast the fire spell on Garland. But otherwise, he's very easy. As you can see, his sword hit didn't do very much damage at all to Cloud. Well, he thinks he's pretty powerful, but actually he's a weakling. I guess everybody in Castle Cornelia is weaklings if they couldn't take on this guy. Now what's really cool about the Dawn of Souls version is they added this new boss music theme, which I really love. It's really good boss music. And it's one of 2 boss themes that you'll get to hear in this version of Final Fantasy 1. Well, so far so good. Garland's not doing much damage at all. He's just trying to hit Cloud occasionally, but his sword strikes don't do much damage at all. And we take him out in 3 rounds. So much for Garland. Boy, he was just really a piece of cake. Really a pathetic person. We get 32 experience points though for defeating him, and all of 250 gil. Not bad. We'll put that in our pockets. And wow, Cloud levels up and he gets an HP gain of 26, and looks like his strength and luck are going to increase. Lot gets pretty good HP gain there. HP gain of 27, strength and intelligence and luck increase. Lena levels up, gains 3 more HP, so it looks like Cloud's going to have a lot more HP than her now. And she gets a strength and intelligence and luck bonus. And Vivi levels up, and there you go. He finally gets some decent HP. He's going to get a gain of 23 there. MP's going to gain by 16. And his intelligence and luck increase. So Garland is dead. And now we can save Princess Sarah. She looks around, gets up off the floor, and she says, You've come to rescue me? I don't know how I can ever thank you. I am Sarah, Princess of Cornelia. That's the first time anyone's ever defeated Garland. Oh, it sounds like the people of Cornelia Castle need to work on some weights. Or go out and fight a few goblins or something, because Garland was pretty weak. Sarah says, You must allow me to show my gratitude. Please accompany me to Castle Cornelia. So, fortunately, we don't have to walk all the way back to the castle. The game just automatically takes us back there. And we get another cutscene with the king. The king says, Thank you for returning my daughter to my side. There can be no doubt that you are the warriors of light from Lucan's prophecy. You should hear the prophecy in its entirety, if I may. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. If they cannot gather the shards of light, the darkness will consume all. The 4 crystals will never shine again. Wow, that's pretty dire. King says, Now, I hear that a crystal can be found on the continent to our north. Restoring light to the crystals is our only hope of ridding the world of the monsters which plague it. And the king is a man of his word. He says, I will have the bridge to the north rebuilt, as I promised. I pray that you succeed in restoring light to the 4 crystals and to the world. Alright, so we have succeeded in our mission of defeating Garland. And the Light Warriors are men of their word, and women if you include Lena. They took out Garland and saved the princess. Chancellor says, The dancing girl in town knows many odd bits of information. Yeah, there you go. That's what I was talking about in the previous episode. So if you ever stray from your path, you can try talking to her. She may know something that can put you back on course. And if we talk to Princess Sarah again, she says, This lute has been entrusted to the princesses of Cornelia for many generations. When he abducted me, Garland took this lute as well. I want you to have it. It may aid you in your journey. So the princess gives us a valuable lute, and that will come in very handy in our journeys, but not until very late in the game. So, well, it looks like Garland's been defeated, Sarah has been saved, and the king has agreed to build the bridge to our north. And apparently a crystal lies to the north of Cornelia. What's that all about? We've got crystals in our pockets. Well, we'll see if we can get that bridge built and explore the northern lands in our next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy 1. I thank you very much for watching today's episode, everyone. This has been Vortex, your host. Have a great day. We'll see you again next time.